next challenge is entitled Count Ones in Binary Representation of Integer. Count the amount of ones in the binary representation of an integer. So for example, since 12 is 1100 in binary, the return value should be 2, since there are 2 ones in this. Let's see some other examples. 0 is obviously 0. 100 goes to 3. Okay, so to verify these, convert the integer values here to binary. You can use the calculator built into your computer for that if you'd like, and then make sure that you believe these answers are right in case you don't. So we have one note: the input will always be a valid integer. So let's head over to code. Please make your own version of this and then resume the video when you're ready. So we're going to use a new class. It's called convert, and it has a toString method. And the idea here being that we're going to convert the integer value into a string to help with counting of specific characters. So with the toString method, notice this first overload converts the value of a 32-bit signed integer to its equivalent string representation in a specified base. This is really nice, this last part. So what we get then is we put in our parameter for value, and then we can specify a base. You can say, look down here, 2 base, 2 for binary, 8 for octal, 10 would be decimal, and 16 would be hex. So yeah, we'll use that too. That's perfect for us. So we can say convert, remember the class was convert, toString, and you give it your value, which is I, and then we're going to say 2 because we want it in binary. Alright, so we're part of the way there. I guess first things first, we'll bring in the system namespace. Okay, so we're part of the way there, right? We have our input, it's converted into a binary number, and now it's a binary number in a string representation. So we can kind of iterate over each character and count up the ones. And do you remember how we've done this in the past? What's a way we can count from a collection based on a predicate? Hopefully that sounds familiar. And remember, our enumerable has a count method. And we don't want this simple version. We want this one where we can, how do they word it? That satisfy a condition, right? Because we don't want to count everything. We only want to count the ones. We don't want to count the zeros. So that's what our condition will be. So I'll click on this overload. I'll bring this down and give you a little bit more specific information for this overload. So tSource, and it returns a Boolean. Perfect. Our tSource in this case will be a char. Remember, a string is a collection of chars. And yeah, we'll pass a lambda in there to do that. You can look at the example they provided. Here's a count where they wanted to know if the pet wasn't vaccinated. So yeah, let's do something like that. We can say count, and of course for this we better bring in link. Okay, count. Now think, what do you want to put in here for the condition? Remember, we're going to give it one variable name here. I've been using ch for chars. And then what do you want to do with each char that you encounter while going through this binary string? You could say char is equal to 1, right? I use single quotes because it's a char. And we want to count it when it's equal to 1. Otherwise, don't count it. So I think we can return this whole thing. And yeah, let's give it a run. All right, there we go. Nailed it. Nice one-liner. convert to a binary string, count the ones. Easy money. So I hope you found this helpful. I will see you in the next video.